Well, it finally happened. Kind of. I've been expecting Hyatt to at some point more or less fully embrace dynamic award pricing. Well, starting sometime in May, Hyatt won't fully embrace dynamic award pricing, though if you examine the details of the new award chart, both the new amount as well as the new structure for seasonality, it sure feels a lot like dynamic award pricing. It's also just straight up worse pricing, which will be clear once we get into the details. For several years, I've redeemed Hyatt properties, both regular ones and higher end properties, at great value. While I'm bummed, this is part and parcel of the credit card points and miles game. Devaluations will continue to happen, and all you can really do is re-strategize. So let me also tell you about what I'm planning to do. The current award chart is structured as such. The number of points needed increases from category 1 to 8, with category 8 being the swankiest properties. Price also varies by off-peak, standard, and peak. To my understanding, the dates for off-peak, standard, and peak are set some months in advance, and they rarely change after they're set. I'd be confident in saying that across all 24 points on this award chart, you can find a solid redemption. This award chart makes points and miles people, both casuals and enthusiasts, hold Hyatt in high acclaim. Why get chase points? Hyatt. Why get bill points? Well, Hyatt. I'm very curious to see how the points and miles meta plays out over time with this new award chart. Hyatt is keeping its categories 1 to 8, but instead of off-peak, standard, and peak, there are 5 tiers: lowest, low, moderate, upper, and top. Going from 3 to 5 tiers gives Hyatt more points by which it could price at, which makes it more dynamic. Full dynamic award pricing is essentially just an award chart with infinite points. 2 more tiers wouldn't be that much of a problem if the lowest and top tiers weren't priced that differently from the midpoint or the moderate tier. Unfortunately, this isn't the case with the new award chart, at least compared to the old one. The midpoints actually didn't increase that much from old to new, with at most a 5,000 point increase up to category 7, though yes, category 8 did get hit pretty hard with a 15,000 point increase. However, we're seeing as much as a 20,000 point difference between the moderate and top tiers, and the same goes between the moderate and lowest tiers. In terms of minimum maximum difference, again category 8 is hit the hardest, ranging from 35,000 to a whopping 75,000. This wide spread within the categories contributes further to the dynamic nature of this pricing. More price points plus bigger differences between these points. This is essentially dynamic award pricing disguised in the form of an award chart. Now, the lowest tiers in the lowest categories are actually having lower prices with the new award chart, though certainly overall, the award prices are generally going to go up. The 4 to 5 cents per point valuations that you can currently get on some of Hyatt's most luxurious properties are almost certainly going to be slashed as well. Hyatt has traditionally shifted properties up or down a category during April, and it seems like they'll be keeping up with that practice. They do ask for a pass though on the handful of properties that they changed categories for just a few days ago. Anyway, expect more of this in April, followed by the new award chart taking effect in May, which Hyatt argues will help control category movements year over year. Instead of having a property that has very high demand in certain periods needing to go up a category next year, it can stay within its current category, but just have more upper and top pricing during those unique periods. Basically, dynamic pricing. In theory, the category and tier for a certain property shouldn't fluctuate that much year over year, though I expect that in certain scenarios, like when your favorite K-pop group or T-Swizzle announces its new tour dates, that could be an exception. On a positive note, Hyatt claims that they'll be limiting the number of properties that are in the upper and top tiers at least in 2026, though on the negative side, they also aren't committing to a certain number of properties that will be in the lowest and low tiers. All in all, it's this wide range of price differences within each category that makes this new award chart potentially much harder to plan for and get immense value from. Though, fret not everyone, as much as the overall value proposition will be going down and the upside will be far more limited, the Hyatt loyalty program can still be useful. As mentioned earlier, the lowest tiers in the lowest categories are actually getting cheaper, and furthermore, the free night awards may end up being more useful since they will apply across the entire category regardless of the tier. If and when this new premium Hyatt card eventually comes out, it will almost certainly have a free night award for category 1 to 6 or category 1 to 7. If the latter, the free night award can be worth up to 55,000 points. My plan isn't to go all in or even kind of in free night awards unless any new Hyatt cards end up being really good. Instead, and like many others, I'll be making a lot more redemption before the new award chart takes effect in May. My wife and I will be in Seoul later this year, where there are 3 properties all with solid redemption value, and we'll also be checking off one of our bucket list properties in Alila Ventana Big Sur. Beyond that, honestly, I won't be changing much of how I'm already going about things. Like Hilton and Marriott, Hyatt will remain an option for if I need a hotel. Like per usual, I'll go with whatever offers the best combination of location and value. Some of you who've been aggressively earning Hyatt points or Chase or Bill points with transfer to Hyatt may feel it prudent to pull back a little in favor of other points currencies. I, however, haven't gone for Chase points that much ever since Chase imposed its restrictions around the welcome offers for the Ink business cards, and while I will be sitting on a stash of Bill points from Rakuten, I won't be earning more Bill points after that, given that I don't have any plans to get the Bill card yet. And with that, I want to hear about how you guys are re-strategizing around this upcoming Hyatt devaluation. Are you just done with Hyatt after May, or are you going to keep it in mind as a potential option? How about the play with free night awards or chasing elite status? One thing that I didn't mention is that Hyatt explorers, globalists, and cardholders will see award availability open up 13 months in advance instead of the usual 12 months, so quite a nice perk if you're somebody who likes to plan far out in advance. Anyway, let me know your sentiments and plans below in the comments. Again, maybe the free night awards will end up being more useful, just like how the Hilton free night certificate has just gone up more and more in value as point prices have gone up. To hear about how you can earn this Hilton free night through spend, as well as some other cool benefits through spend, check out this video on screen. Here's your card nerd signing off, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.